watching Do Well, Do Good. We're here at the Flying Solo showroom and I'm joined with a very special guest who is a philanthropist by day and fashionista by night. She is the CEO of the Fashion Foundation, recently featured in the New York Times, Amanda Munz. Amanda, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
You saw an issue and you created a solution. Tell me more.
We overproduce in the fashion industry. We're trying to find the perfect piece to put into a store. So sometimes we'll take a pair of shoes and we'll say, okay, we want to make this pair of shoes in 8 different colors. And those samples come in and the office will look at them and they'll say, okay, we really like this blue. We don't like this green, so we're actually not going to produce this green. This red is nice, but it needs to be a little bit darker, it needs to be a little bit lighter. So we're trying to figure out these samples and how to make them perfect. So you might get another set of samples coming in. You'll say, okay, this red looks better, still not good enough. We want it a little darker. So this behind the scenes process of finding the perfect sample before it gets to stores. And a lot of times these samples, once you figure out, okay, we don't like this sample or we don't like this color, it ends up in the showrooms and it's piling up and nobody knows what to do with them. Some people donate it. Sometimes it ends up in the garbage. There's sample sales, you give it to friends and family, but at the end of the day, there's always samples left over. And that's when I decided, okay, how do I change this?
There was one professor throughout your career who actually doubted your mission. Why do you think that he doubted what you were able to accomplish?
I think he saw the fashion industry side of it. He was from the fashion industry. So his thought is, why would a designer give you their samples? And looking back, I understand it. I know why he said that. But now I want to say to him, but look at what I've done. I've gotten these designers to donate their samples. But I think he was just used to designers either getting rid of their samples their own way, or why would they want to donate to me? I mean, when I met Rebecca Minkoff, I was at a charity event and somebody introduced us and they said, Rebecca, Amanda runs this great nonprofit, and Rebecca started to ask me about it. And I told her, she asked me what the name was and I told her. I didn't push anything. And she asked me for my business card. And a week later, her assistant emailed me and she said, hey, we want to donate samples to you. How soon can you pick them up? And I got in my car an hour later and I drove to their company and I picked up samples. And it was genuine. And Rebecca wholeheartedly supports our mission because I think she can appreciate what we're doing. She sees what we're doing. We actually brought Rebecca's entire staff to a school in Brooklyn last December. And this was after they donated samples for the first time. And they got to see, okay, we donate our samples to the Fashion Foundation, but this is why. And her entire staff got to sit in Brooklyn and hand out school supplies and holiday gifts to students. So they got to see the difference that they're actually making.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. How can people find out more?
Head to our website, thefashionfoundation.org. You can shop on there, you can donate on there. You can find us on Instagram at The Fashion Foundation. That's where we post everything. You get all the up-to-date information.
And do follow, because not only do they sell incredible things, but they also have amazing events that you can be part of as well. So thank you so much, Amanda. And thank you guys for watching. And also a big thank you to the crew and Flying Solo for putting this all together. This is Do Well, Do Good. And I'm Lucy. I'll see you next time.